he'd take it off the back of the truck,
Pretty.
put it in the back. Then, you know, I mean, like, you just do your yard, knock it out, whatever, come by, and you'd be like, yeah, here's 6-pack. And he's, or, you know, you pay him what you can. But, like, yeah, you just drive around. And then eventually it was just, you know, he would just be cruising town. Real slow. People be like, oh, it's him. Let's go around him. Just go around and wave. Yeah, cops know. Nah, he's fine. He'll get home. Yeah, small town living. Dangerous.
Very. We're both from small town.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah, small town Texas is.
Oh.
Yeah. So, let's see here. What else we got going on?
Okay.
Check this thing out.
So,
we've covered pretty much what we got going on with the laptop. Most of what we're going to be doing gaming wise is either going to be pre-recorded playthroughs, where it's just snippets of us playing games that we haven't played before with audio on top, or we're going to go ahead and use the GoPro as our camera and have it record our reactions to the playthrough, such as any horror game we play, because both of us aren't exactly the best with horror games, much less games.
yeah, and like jump scares. So, yeah, it'd be probably fun for me to put on the head cam while we did or you played a scary thing and I just watched, and then I'm like, my head's all like flailing.
Just wagging.
I'm like Kermit.
So, let's see here. For now, we had attempted to apply for unemployment because, like we had mentioned before, our job position was unsafe. So, if you believe in what's happening,
And a thing called masks.
yeah, if you believe in wearing masks, right, and you live in Texas, there's a good chance that you're going to be treated like you're crazy for wanting to wear a mask, or for others to please wear one correctly. Toss me the owl mask real quick, and I'll show these people what I mean.
Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl, how do you wear a mask? Well, Mr. Owl will show you how to wear a mask, right? So you wear a mask like this. If you have glasses, you put the glasses over the mask. By doing so, you don't get fog.
Lenses. Extreme close up.
Right? But if it's here, you can start getting a little bit of foggish. And if you're some sort of weird mouth breather that's just breathing into your glasses. Or
maybe they have broken the whatever
That's true.
that
Maybe
makes it where they have to
they've
breathe
done
through
so
their
much
mouth.
cocaine, or they've been popped in the nose so many times, they have to breathe through their mouth. That's fine. Just wear your mask correctly. Wearing it like this. I mean, come on. You think that's not stopping shit? That ain't stopping jack. That's just blasting it all up.
Make
That's
it
like wearing-
rain.
It's like wearing those. You hear what we're dealing with. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm always like, we're not bothering anybody.
Yeah. So, if you're out here and you're wearing your masks, thank you. If you're wearing your masks like this, you're not helping anyone. Not helping anyone. We saw a guy.
It's just like a condom. If you're not wearing it correctly, you are not helping the people involved.
It doesn't feel good. And what was the point anyway? If it did nothing, why are you? If this is uncomfortable as much as this is uncomfortable to you, what's the point in wearing it if you're just gonna like not wear it properly? The other part is, you can always just raise your voice. You don't have to take a mask off. So we worked for a what is it? Franchised gas station 7-Eleven place. And people have a bad habit of essentially they'd come up to a glass and be like, I need cigarettes, right? If they are wearing it correctly, oh thank goodness. Then they come up and they're like, I need cigarettes. Just raise your voice. I could probably hear you through the mask and the fishbowl that I'm standing behind if you just raised your voice a little bit.
I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me.
Okay.
You hadn't even spoken yet
Give it a
until you
shot.
took down the mask.
Right. Because I get it. Some people have a hard time hearing folks that are wearing a mask or understanding them. Just give me a shot. Try saying it out loud, using your big boy voice and your words. I believe in you.
Hey, even I had to work on. I'm still working on
Yeah.
raising my voice, I guess.
And so, for me currently, unemployment has disqualified me because they say that leaving my work environment because my employer has declared that he is going to not require masks in the store or on employees. He will not be enforcing it even if there is a rule or law, as he was not enforcing it properly before, and he is simply tired of doing it. So he's just done with that. Sadly. We couldn't stay working there. Both me and my wife, Tuesday, had been assaulted while working there. Me by a customer who did not like being asked to wear a mask. My wife by a coworker who did not like being told that she was endangering my wife's life by not requiring people to wear masks. At that point, we had to make the decision. The decision was to live this life, to do this thing, to pull the trigger and go for it. And we're out here doing it.
Yeah.
Now, what we got coming up besides the gaming, because gaming is going to be something we can do easily stealthed. Whether we're in the garage or in a van, we can game.
Yeah, I guess genre-wise, I tend to favor RPGs and puzzles, but I'll probably also try to branch out a little, depending.
Play some different stuff. I mean, play some shooter. Play a little bit of Borderlands 2. It's pretty simple and gimmicky, but
So
blasting.
on Ruben's side, he'll be doing, I guess, shooters to begin.
I'm gonna be doing some shooters. Alien Isolation will be one that
So I
we'll be
guess
doing
horror.
together, which is horror.
Yeah.
Just kind of random stuff. I think I'm also going to be doing a little bit of Civ 5 and history, which is something I'm going to do where I do a game of Civ 5 and I discuss different stuff that pops up in it historically. That's big nerdness though, something else. So if you're into history, geographical history, and Civ 5 and hearing more about like Pompeii or the Galapagos Islands,
The real civilization.
yeah.
TM. Don't take that yet, y'all.
Don't take it.
It may be mine.
The real Civ. I'm pretty sure someone might own that. The real civilization.
Yeah.
Someone might own that. It's just two words together. But hey, if they haven't put them together yet, you got them.
No, I was just saying for our thing on it or whatever. But we'll see later what the name is going to be for it.
That's true. Because if somebody has like a cleaning product called the real civilization, I don't think it counts. Unless they want to sue. They're like, we're also going to do a gaming thing. Where we all wear jackets.
We also wanted a history.
Yeah. So, coming up with the GoPro, with what we can do, with what we got. So, we're going to be bringing in what revenue we can, how we can. obviously. That's going to begin with our main, which is pallet tables. The pallet tables we're going to be able to pull, I'd say, based on my experience with pallets. I worked for a few years at a pallet yard constructing crates, pallets, disassembling pallets, cutting wood. It's a whole thing. Driving a forklift, right? You can picture me on a forklift. You know
I
what
mean, it's come full circle, kind of. Then
Full circle.
that you'll be working on pallets again.
Yeah. Welcome back to the pallets. Well, these probably won't be as gross as those pallets, but we'll be essentially spotting out good-looking pallets, selecting those pallets. If it's of interest to anyone, please let us know, and we'll also potentially show how to grade pallets, which is a kind of an industry thing about showing how to tell whether a pallet is good, trash, or not, because we don't want to take trash. It helps us
I mean,
not
we also don't want to sell
rotting.
trash to anyone.
Yep. So just a heads up, if it looks devoid of life, it's probably not good. If you look at it and it looks like some sort of weird wood vampire sucked
Who
the
know? We'll
life
do
out
like
of it.
we can even do sound effects and whatnot and stuff. But we'll do a whole video where we just kind of like point out some really bad pieces of pallets and stuff, and be like, "This is a nope. This is a nope."
Yeah. And so we'll be recording and doing all of that with a mixture of even just our simple phones and the GoPro, editing